It doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.
Santa's having a party. JC said you're invited. Santa's having a party. Everyone is invited. Everyone's excited cause we're gonna go dancing, hanging out with Rudolph, Comet, Dancer, and Prancer, watching all the hobbits, gonna see a necromancer. We are gonna party, won't take no for an answer. Everyone's excited cause we're gonna go dancing, hanging out with Rudolph, Comet, Dancer, and Prancer, watching all the hobbits, gonna see a necromancer. We are gonna party, won't take no for an answer. Donkey breeze in the night, Magi come to the light. Baby Jesus, get those damn shoes on. Magi come to the light, donkey breeze in the night. Baby Jesus gonna get those damn shoes on. So come all ye people, big and small, hear your voices, answer the call. Love, be joyful, be bold, be brave, cause baby Jesus and Santa are throwing a rave. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, one and all. Lift your voices, answer the call. Santa and Jesus are throwing a rave. Santa and Jesus threw a rave together, in case you guys didn't hear. That's the live song from it. Welcome to the Hoosier Sophisticate Show with Steve Elgin and Craig Kohler. Yeah! Yeah! How you feeling today, buddy?
I feel good, surprisingly, consider I had one of those weird, my sleep was throwing all kinds of crazy yesterday.
Oh, I bet. I was thinking that this morning when I woke up. I was I bet I don't know what
I got home.
What happened.
I got home after swinging by your guys' place, hanging out for a little bit.
Man, he was wasted at our house last night.
He came in with
a gun. He's like, "What the fuck? Fucking Christmas!
These fucking eggs are running." I don't know. Anyways,
Christmas is for bitches. And then he started shooting his gun in my house and waking my kids up, and they're sick.
And that was rude.
They're sick. It was rude.
I'm
but
sorry.
Then you fell asleep.
I don't cut loose often, but
you had your shirt off. You
finger in my belly button.
Oh, did you see those people smelling you? Like, they stuck their finger in each other's belly buttons to smell them.
Who did that?
Dude, and one guy was like, I was like, Jesus, please don't tell me. Please tell me his belly button did not induce gagging.
Christ almighty.
I better give mine a stink.
But yeah, I fell asleep at like 7:30.
I'm an outie. I'm good.
I woke up at like 1:30.
I figured.
You know how it goes. Then you're wired.
Yep.
And you try to go back to bed, and then you can't go back to bed. And next thing you know, I'm watching something at 4 a.m. I'm like, what am I doing? I got a show.
What are you doing, dude?
And then, so I just made sure all my alarms were set. And then I woke up Oh, buddy, you know how this goes. And I need to employ this more intentionally. But if you do the wake up from a nap, and then you kind of immediately jump back into to sleep, or try to, you'll get like the lucid space is so much easier to grasp. So
That's my favorite.
my dreams from 4 to 6:15
Yes.
were fucking
Yes.
bananas.
Yes, dude, I love that, dude.
My former spouse came by to visit.
Oh,
You
one
were
of
there.
them.
You
One
were
of
there.
them.
You were there.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then
Ooh. What did I
was-
do?
picked up right where we left off. The most insane story about a friend of mine from Springfield, who she was not fond of. Well, did you know that she was so? Oh yeah, I heard that she's. Well, did you know that she married Adam Bundren? And I'm like,
What?
Adam
What?
Bundren's a married man. What are you talking about? Well, just go check it. You think I would lie to you about that? I'm like, actually, there's a little bit of there's a little history here. Yeah, dude. I woke up at 6:15 before my 6:14 before my 6:15 alarm went off. I sit there and I'm like, I need Adam Bundren to get his shit together. Okay, don't
Yeah, for
come
real.
crapping in my living room, dude. It only figures. It was like whatever. It was before the sun came up, so the guy's trying to talk about real estate. Fucking
That's
3,
what it
4
is.
3, 4 in the morning.
Yep.
He's the Amazon ads. Adam Bundren is on the forefront of new age advertising, where he has played to have dreams implanted in my brain about real estate and former paramours and former spouses and all kinds of things going off here. And I'm not a dreamer. They may say I'm a dreamer, and I'm not the only one.
You're not even one.
But I'm not even one. I'm not even one. Okay, so here all of a sudden I get fucking hit over the head with a dream about this predator real estate agent who's just wifing up friends of yesteryear. I can't take it.
That sounds like an Adam Bundren move. He's in your dreams too. That's
He's in my dreams too, dude. So that's enough of that. Enough of that crap.
get out of my dreams.
And into this
my
house. That's the song that was playing. As it was, he had a fucking ticker that came up at the end of the dream, and it was like produced by Adam Bundren, directed by Adam Bundren, starring Adam Bundren.
Adam Bundren. It's better than the Shadow People, dude.
Trevor also says good morning. Good morning, Trevor.
Is that her? Is that her Bo's name? Or is she really getting deep? Is she really getting a deep cut?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm still dreaming.
I was just about to say, you're still dreaming, buddy. You're still dreaming. Get up. It's only 6:15. The show hasn't started yet.
My whole life
if
is Requiem for a Dream.
If anyone else knows like details about Craig's past, if they could throw those up into
we do have a
the
roast
chat.
coming up, so fucking start your engines, motherfucker.
Let's go, ladies. I did talk to all the roasters yesterday. Sent
I gotta
them all
get
a
that. I do
message.
have to get that roster from you again, just so I make sure to do the deep research to really make it sting. Okay.
I figure off the
because
cuff,
here's the
you're
deal:
gonna be
most of these
fine.
people mean nothing to me. So, like, I don't know anything about them. I don't.
That's what I've
you
been
know
trying
what
to
I mean?
tell him. I'm like, Craig doesn't care
I
about
don't
anyone
care
or
what
anything.
You say. I don't even know what to joke about you.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. I
Yeah,
saw
I've
some
been
of the
warming up.
sets, dude.
I've been warming up.
Saw 7. Oh, Trevor is the young man I take with cerebral palsy that I take.
Oh,
care of.
hi, Trevor. Okay,
Hey, Trevor, what's up, my Trevor man?
I am awake. I am awake.
You're awake. You're a normal. You're a Norman. A Norman.
I'm the Norman Rockwell painting. That's me.
Been
I'm the
life.
American dream, buddy.
Nah, Trevor's the man. Craig just had
Trevor?
Craig
Son
knew
named Trevor.
another Trevor. Yeah, he knew another one. I thought you were messing with him. I was like, damn, Juju, chill out.
Just fucking from the top rope.
She's like, oh, he's in a weird headspace.
He's not
Let's
sure if
go.
he's awake or asleep. Hang on a second.
I got him. This will wake him up. Oh shoot! Yeah, I had an interesting experience on my timeline yesterday. Wild little ride on my timeline, on my Facebook timeline. Which Facebook's the worst. You had a nice little. Get out of here. You had a nice ride on the timeline yesterday too with your new arch nemesis, the heating and
BF
cooling
Mon.
company.
BF Mon.
BF Mod.
There you go. There's your free
Hey,
fucking
BF
shout
Mod.
out, guys. It was easy as that. Reach out to us. Listen, because I want to get deep into what Steve's saying too. This is all tight ends. Facebook is the worst. That is the
True.
general
It's true.
takeaway. And I
Yes.
know we beat this same war drum, but guys, you got to start paying attention because it happened to our Kansas City friends. It happened to our. There's something that happened to our Kansas City. We got a lot to talk about today. But yeah, so.
We'll do it live.
I was going through rewatching the show on the way to the office yesterday, see if there's anything clips in there for TikTok, whatever. And about, I don't know, 12 minutes into the podcast, all of a sudden, an ad pops up from, that I can't skip or anything like that. I'm like, that was real interesting. And then underneath, it gives a ticker for this company. Now, I understand how Facebook advertising works. I get it. You give Facebook money, they're going to kind of put your advertisement in as many places that will touch the targeted demographic. In this case, maybe they just said the St. Louis area, the Missouri area, whatever they said. And these people, they're probably great. They're probably fine. They're probably fine. They probably do a great job. The problem is that if Facebook charges this company $100 to run a Facebook ad, Steve and I see 11 cents.
If that, we don't see anything.
So while everybody's crazy about Spotify, blah, all the shit, I get it. I understand it. This is where I make my stand. To me, I have this this delusion of grandeur that if each one of us handled it like I did yesterday, which was if everybody that had some kind of real stream take that was going viral, any kind of if every time Facebook put an ad that in no way connected to your community, to your people, if you just did an anti-endorsement in the comment feed and pin it as the top comment, if everybody did that and said, hey, look, I don't know who this business is. They don't mean fuck all to us. However, if you need some HVAC done, hit up my guy, Brad Packer at JBR Heating and Cooling. He'll fucking take care of it. So that's what that turned into. That turned into free advertising for another HVAC company that's actually in the Hoosier family.
Your commercial is being
co-opted. It's being co-opted. I will use your paid dollars to then let everybody who watches the Hoosiers use a Hoosier or a Hoosier adjacent who supports our community versus just some random. And again, I don't think BF Mon said put me on I think they give $100 and Facebook attaches it to all kinds of things, locals that are tagged from, all kinds of videos that are tagged locally or whatever. So it's nothing actually against the company. It's more about battling Meta because Meta gets $99.89 and we get 11. What are we
we're in
doing?
this with you, BF Mon. We're in this
100%.
with you, okay?
Reach
We're
out to us.
teaching
We'll
you a
save you
lesson.
some money. We'll save you some money. We'll
Yeah,
save
we're trying
you
to
money. Whatever
teach you
you pay
something.
them to do that, we'll save you a little bit of dough. We can push that off to the side. Yesterday you had a little downstairs. Now I had my company Christmas party yesterday. So afternoon, by noon, it was the old gunslinger came back for a final tour. Maybe not a final tour. It's like a Kiss final tour.
Yeah, it's the Who's final tour that I saw in 2002.
96. But
they've done 6 shows since then.
I wasn't mixing it up. However, before I saw what was happening on your page, because I did catch a glimpse, the exact same thing was also posted to my page, and I had an initial reaction.
Me too.
I had an initial reaction. And then I was
visceral. What the fuck?
It was a what the fuck?
Yes,
I've got 2 people like this in my life that are man children that are in their 20s and 30-year-old, and they are still.
And one's over here, and one's way over here.
I have 3 people in my life.
Oh, okay.
So that brings in the 40-year-old demographic too. So you got a 20-year-old incel, a 30-year-old incel, and a 40-year-old incel, all of which are in they're on opposite ends of the political spectrum, and then one of them is just outside of society and is
Yes.
probably a
Yeah.
safety issue. And I get texts all the time, or messages or Facebook messages from these people. And this is where the Ram Dass teachings are so
Yep.
this is where you actually have to put them to work. You know, it's very easy to be love and light for people that you get along with. In this instance, I was at a Christmas party. I didn't have fucking time for it. So I just deleted it and let it sit there. Now, I didn't know that this was simultaneously taking place on my partner's wall. Here's the thing. Why don't you tell everybody what took place?
So we had a show yesterday talking about how how it's the Epstein stuff, and if we can't take care of the kids, what are we even doing? I'm pretty sure that spawned maybe this. So part of me was like, oh, good, someone's watching the show. Then they posted on my timeline a thing about would you vote for your child to almost get struck by lightning? Sorry. Would you vote for your child to have lightning strike near them because it's better odds that your child will be sex trafficked by a Democrat than your child being struck by lightning? So I guess the premise was he was going to get me to say I'd never vote for lightning to strike near my child.
Yeah.
Well, bam, boom, bam. Then you never got to vote Democrat. Oh, my truck fucking got him. And then
Here's an idea for all of our political geniuses that are out there. Before you enter the arena and want to have an intellectual conversation about policy and the word of the law, maybe, just maybe, you should lock in and be a contributing member to society. Oh, maybe you actually pay rent somewhere. Maybe
you got to figure that out.
Actually have a fucking working, you pay taxes because you're actually earning income. Maybe, just fucking maybe, if you want to convince anybody that you have a good idea, show that you're putting one, maybe two of them to use in your real life. And I can say that is a great thing for all of us to apply. It's like, we've all gotten a little too cavalier about getting into it's like everybody it just thinks they're a UFC fighter and they're just running into the ring. Meanwhile, George St. Pierre is sitting there waiting for them. And he's like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You are
What
not.
are you
Yeah,
doing?
give me your French Canadian George St. Pierre.
What are you doing?
See,
What
that's
are
what
you
he would say to
doing?
you. That's what he would say to you, guys. You got it. We got to be more compelling.
Yeah,
Fucking tattoo it on your chest. Be compelling.
I liked how it kind of all ended up because I notice myself when I get into a little Facebook tiff or something, like immediately immediately I said Craig's dying. To get off camera. What are you holding? Get out of here, dude. Jesus Christ. He's about to show it to the camera. For those of you just listening, Craig exploded on cam, tried to hold it up so I guess everyone could see his filth. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Yeah.
I really did. I'm like, dude, I've got coffee coming out of my ears. This is kind of funny.
Your earbuds blew out of your ears, dude. All for the bit. Yeah, so when I'm on Facebook, I know that inside of me, especially in the mornings, I want to fight a little bit. Like you said, I'm like UFC'd up. It's fight night. I want to take someone to school with the battle of words. Because when we grew up, when you could fucking get someone with some words, dude, and really make them feel like a piece of shit, God, you were a winner. You were an absolute winner. So I still have that inside of me, fighting with all the Ram Dass, all the Jesus stuff that's been inundated in my brain. So when I saw that, I knew my initial reaction was to be like, what the fuck is this? Why the fuck would you? and I knew, Craig, I knew.
You know what the play was. You know what the play was.
Well, I knew I knew what was going to happen on Meta was that I've been trying to give away a cheesecake. It's going to be seen by 8 people, okay? But I knew that this guy's post on my page that I never even allowed it to be on my page. You know how you got to be like someone posted on your timeline, add to your timeline? I had no say in that. It was just on my timeline. Democrat, because Meta knows.
That off, by the way.
Meta knows they want us. If that's a Democrat pedophile thing that some incel is posting on your timeline, they want me to engage with it. They know I'm going to engage with it. They got me, but I like the way it all ended up. Because I realize that there are some people on either side of the spectrum that are so deep entrenched in a thought experiment like asking, and he called me a Democrat. I'm fucking nothing. If you ever associate me with the fucking Republicans or the Democrats, I'll fucking choke your ass out with a guillotine choke, okay? I'm a guillotine your ass, okay? Like, I cannot handle that shit because guess what? It's everyone versus the working class. You touched on it a second ago, where you're like, when you do some work, then fucking come talk to me. If you're ready to sweat your ass off and put your shoulder to the fucking wheel, then come talk to me. Then we can have a conversation. Then we can go. If you're just sitting in your basement bitching and you have no idea what it's like to deal with a sick kid, to make your car payment, to make a house payment, to realize that some of the world is relying on you at your job, with your family, you don't understand until you go through some of that shit. So for me to listen to you in some sort of gotcha political situation, I want no part of it. I love you as a human right where you're at, but there's literally nothing I can do to make you change your mind. So I am just wasting my breath right now. Just like, oh, cool. Yeah, no, you got me with the whole,
Bro.
I'm never going to vote Democrat now because you made such a compelling argument that they're all pedophile. If you think Trump and the Republicans aren't touching kids, like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I immediately just Googled or Gemini'd. I'm like, who are some Republican people who have been in child sex trafficking scandals? And boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, well, what are we doing here? What are we even doing here?
What are we doing here, indeed? And it's the other thing is, and it's clearly it's like, well, I'm such an insufferable twat that I just don't have a ton of people that I can reach with this piping hot take. So who can I spur a real conversation for the folks? But that's not what we're doing, is it? We're not starting a conversation. This is not a conversation in good faith. I don't participate in conversations that aren't made in good faith. Like, I will talk to anybody I ideologically disagree with. The moment character assassination comes up, things that have absolutely nothing to do with the topic that we're talking about, lily padding, any of those things, I have already made I have made a judgment about your character and intellect that has allowed me to excuse myself from this. My time is too valuable. Nobody's got the time. Nobody is doing anything who's got the time. I don't have the fucking time. I've seen my kid like 3 days this month. This is my busiest time of year. I'm not engaging with you on this right now. Sorry, it's not going to happen, And this is something that if I haven't talked to you like in a long time, or if the last time I talked to you, it was like the exact same thing. If you've just proven that you haven't grown out of this weird abusive pattern that you're going through. And also, I'm gonna just fucking toss this one in there. This applies to, well, all 3 of those adult males, non-working males. Like, if I don't understand why, where was I going with that? I don't understand if I haven't talked to you in forever, and this is what you're doing, and you refuse to exit this fucking abusive pattern, and you speak on our wall or on the internet as though you're this fucking beacon of shining light, this fucking this this knight that is protecting all of the good in society. Any of the above. Maybe, just maybe, don't do it to the guys who just kind of know intimate details of your shit baggery that is constantly happening. Because at that point, now you're taking advantage of people's of our grace. We'll say it like, I don't need to drag you through the streets for the despicable fucking way that you carry yourself day in and day out. But ring the fucking bell and walk through the streets, you shameful motherfucker. We all know who you are behind closed scenes. To the people who fucking support you and care the most for you and take care of you, you fucking little brat motherfucker.
Brat.
Like,
great.
You fucking little brat shithead who has his whole fucking everything fucking taken care of him. And this is not just one of them. This is all three of the guys that I'm thinking. This is, you motherfucker, you are actually taking advantage of the fact that we have a little couth and aren't going to drag your whole fucking sad Springer story existence out into the fucking public to make you look like an absolute fucking cunt. So maybe shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Craig, I'm so sick and tired of the working class, the people doing the things that make this world go, being ripped to shreds by this antichrist billionaire class who's controlling every part of our information flow. We've allowed them to control every aspect of information flow. So not only is the working class being smashed and punched down by the elite ruling class, we also have these scourges of society at the bottom who are so entrenched in ideological bullshit that they're trying to drag the working class down with them. And it's like, guys, we are the only ones keeping this fucking boat afloat, and the captain is trying to get us to do all sorts of weird shit, and the galley mates are down there punching holes in the boat. And we're sitting there, guys, we got to get to the new world. And they're like, well, we got a lot of ideas. We got a lot of ideas. Fuck your ideas. Fuck your ideas. This boat has to stay afloat until
carry
the end of this
fucking hod, bitch. We
carry
got
the
fucking
hod.
Carry the hod. Well, and so that kind
the brickwork needs to be done. We got to build this fucking town. Someone's got to carry the fucking mortar.
Build the foundation up, and it's going to take some good fucking mortar to hold these fucking stones together. So carry the hod.
26 shovels of sand, 2 bags of lime, motherfuckers. Okay, that's how you make a. I use type N cement, okay, motherfuckers? I know Merrimack sand in that bitch. I'm not supposed to be yelling. My family's sick. You got me fired up, dude.
Sorry for getting you fired up, but
you gonna talk mortar talk this early, dog?
I know. I gotta get my guy going.
Don't do that to me. Ooh, someone's calling out Mike Lore. I actually like
I know that's
Mike
really
Lore's.
Hilarious, but
I like Mike Lore's.
It was not Mike. And to be entirely fair to him,
Mike Lore's a worker.
Michael give it to both sides too. He may seem
100%,
differently, but I have known him long enough to see him give it to both sides. But
I like when Mike comments on a political post. I think
every now and then, I'll tell you what, I'm over all of it because this is what we're under a spell. We're all under a spell, guys, and it's so frustrating. And I'm so glad that the Odyssey is coming out on July 17th. I actually got to see a trailer last night, which was it didn't get me fired up. Well, the trailer didn't get me fired up.
Aww.
Not the. Okay, well, you can say we're not telling you anything. We're not telling you anything. Yeah, it was Mike. It was Mike Lord. Yeah, I'll see him down the river.
Between 1 and 20.
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, Number one, baby.
Okay, well, that's what we have here is we have the
Number one.
wizard. Now, when you
No,
pull the
you got
wizard
the
on
wizard,
now
brother.
we're on the backside of the solstice, and the wizard is just an amplification of the brighter days to come. That's number one. That's the back handspring leading out to shortstop. Okay,
That's the spring.
That's the spring. That is he is the human manifestation of spring.
He is. He really is, dude.
So let me tell you something, Punxsutawney Phil. Hit the bricks, dog, because we already pulled the wizard, and spring's coming 6 weeks early this year.
Oh, he saw his shadow. Did the wizard see his shadow?
That looks like
That's
that looks like that's
awesome.
gonna hit about 280 right there, swipe you about 30, 40 bags. So there's something so I'm glad the Odyssey is coming out because, buddy, I don't know what to do about everyone that I love being under a spell and not being able to break it. So I'm gonna have to tap in to our boy Homer. Okay, we're going Odysseus. We're gonna go to the island of the Lotus
Let's get
Eaters.
Greek.
We're gonna go to the island of the Lotus Eaters, and we're gonna shake the fuck out of our fucking crew. I'm like, I know she's got big titties, but I know she's got big titties. I know. But that's a demon woman in there. That is a demon woman in there.
I saw a scene from Game of Thrones last night and I forgot all about this, when the Sand Snake sisters or whatever, the daughters of Oberon,
When they're all in the jail
this is
cell
where I was
with
going.
bronze. With bronze.
Yes. I was like, Craig's gonna marry that girl, the one that tried to kill him and then tossed him the antidote. I'm like, Jesus Christ, if that ain't a fucking Craig's
I've never
alley,
been so
I don't
hard
know
in my
what.
life. I've never been so hard in my life.
I was like, she was gonna kill him. She was
like
killing him.
That was like a 12-year-old boner, dude. That was
Tossed him, yes, dude. Tossed him the antidote. And he's like, oh, this bitch actually tried to kill me. Let's
and
go.
I'm looking for a gal that's skilled with the blade and knows her way around the apothecary. All right, that is all.
It's simple. I'm a simple man.
Fucking creature. I'm gonna let everybody else argue about the Democrats and the Republicans. Can some hot goth mommy come stab me with poison and then put the antidote by her lab? Is that possible?
Yeah, I really don't have time.
Okay.
I really don't have time for your Gavin Newsom updates. Okay,
I don't need the take. I don't live in California for a reason. I don't need the take.
Oh, that's classic, dude. Yeah, I
We're
thought
all
about it real quick. I did think about that last night. I'm like, ooh, this is right up Craig's alley. This bitch is
We're all under
crazy.
a spell. Is the point. And the spell reached our friends.
I put a spell on you.
The spell reached our friends on the Missouri left coast yesterday. And I want to speak words of encouragement because sometimes my tongue is forked and sharp, and I say things that probably feel bad personally. And it's just
definitely,
my anger
100%.
lashing out at the larger thing that has you under a spell.
I can vouch for that.
more than it does you being under the spell. Okay, I'm mad at the thing that's got you under the spell.
Yes.
Okay, and that thing right now, that fucking 10,000-year-old witch, Taylor Swift's fucking bedmate, okay, is called the NFL. All right. Guys, I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like you can do it. It doesn't feel like you could continue existing in a world where maybe you just stop letting billionaires play in your motherfucking face all the time. Maybe it doesn't feel like there's anything you can do about it, but you can. You can gain 1/7 of your time back. You can gain 1/7. Don't light your fucking wife's birthday present, dude. All right. All hail Queen Tay-Tay. We have to say that. Otherwise, our stream gets shut down.
That's 11 cents we just got.
Yesterday, in the most unsurprising news of anybody on the Missouri right coast, okay, the most unsurprising news ever happened yesterday, which was where Clark Hunt, who is used to be a human, I think, but is also an aged out vampire who has stretched new skin over his skeleton.
Yep, 100%.
He has decided to move the Kansas City Chiefs out of Missouri and into Kansas. Now people are saying, big deal. It's just a couple miles west. It's no big
Big deal.
Hey, listen, if the Rams were playing in Belleville, would I have hung on? Yeah, probably, because I was still under the spell. This is the point I'm trying to make. Someone's like, well, you don't think it's okay for a man to do whatever he wants to do, what's best for his business? No, I don't. Because if what's best for his business comes at the expense of bilking fucking taxpayers, no matter where they go, miss me that they're going to build a better game day experience in fucking Kansas than Arrowhead Stadium. Miss me with it. If they fucking, when are they going to put in some fucking stupid dome with a 200-foot screen at fucking Lambeau Field? It ain't fucking happening. We have lost the thread. Okay, sports, what makes them great is the romantics of it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but no professional sport ever in the history of fucking time was made better with Wi-Fi access. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I don't need unless you're offering it, I don't need a robot jerking me off in my fucking chair at the football game. Okay,
whoa. Let's run it back.
I want to see on a fucking concrete bench with a bunch of hooched up fucking Hoosiers.
You get one of those Fox NFL robots to come jerk you off.
Yes,
remember those things?
Everybody gets one. Rock'em sock'em fucking hand job. Rock'em sock'em hand jobs. Okay.
I'd go to more NFL games.
Listen, I get it. And there's, I was one of these people. Like, I was one of these people be like, no. Yeah, but we're chasing so many jobs out of the area and we're losing all this revenue and we're blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not. All right. What you know about the economics of the NFL is what the NFL tells you are the economics of the NFL. Here's something that something that.
Hey, dipshit, 9 times a year, the restaurants are packed, you simple fuck.
Except here's what we're going to do. Ready? Are you ready for this one? We're going to build like a whole stadium experience with all the restaurants you can handle. And all the rest of those restaurants that used to make money in the area,
they're gone.
They're going to be forced. And Jack, and there are some good light. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You want to move your stadium, but you're fucking paying for it. We have got to break the fucking spell. We got to break the fucking spell. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal until you see the 30 fucking guys that actually own this place. 3 of them are decent, maybe. And even they got fucking skeletons. Yeah. They all got skeletons.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Right? And they're just like, I mean, the Bears are talking about moving to Indiana. Please do it. Fuck Soldier Field. Fuck Chicago. Fuck all of them. Go to Indiana. Take your team to fucking Kansas. Please go to Kansas. It's such a bustling fucking great little time in the Sunflower State. Fuck Kansas. I'll never spend $1 in Kansas. Not like they had to worry about me going to a Chiefs game. But Norm Stewart taught me that I fucking gas up before I cross the fucking state line, Jack. They're not getting $1 of my money in Kansas. It's only Missouri molasses in this fucking house.
Damn right.
All of you fucking spineless cucks. You spineless fucking cucks. You're like little Clark Hunt. I almost called him Clark Kent, but he's no Superman. He's no fucking Superman. All right. He's no fucking Superman. He's not even a Jimmy Olsen, dude. He's a fucking nobody. You know who he is? He's fucking Lex Luthor. That's who he is. You guys are paying for Lex Luthor to build a stadium in fucking Kansas of all places. Well, law don't go around here, law dog savvy. Law don't go around here. I'm fucking tired of it. You're all under a spell. It's okay. It's okay. You can't. No one can be mad at you for being under a spell. It's all right. It's all right. Just wake the fuck up. Let's wake up.
That's amazing. Yep. Nope. I couldn't be in a more agreement with that. It's amazing because you think about the NFL, you're like, hey, what's the problem? So what? It kind of reminds me of the weed industry a little bit, where it's like, oh yeah, so what? There's $60 A's. You just got to kind of do the thing. Hey man, they're gonna get. It's good for you. This is all good for you. This whole system and structure is actually good for you, the consumer. I know you're paying a lot more than you used to, and everything in the world has gotten cheaper and better, except for the sporting or music experience. Those have gotten way more expensive, and all the money's being consolidated to a few people. And yeah, you still love it because you still get to come on Sunday and forget about how shitty the rest of your life
memories
is.
With your dad and grandpa attached to this. There's no way that you could ever let this go. We're no way taking advantage of like some of the strongest feelings for you to deny inside of your brain.
That's all they want to monetize.
We would never do that.
Great.
We would
you
never
hit
say
the fucking,
football is family. Yep. We would never fucking make you think about sitting in your fucking dad's lap fucking listening to the ball game and making core memories with them, only to take them fucking to the next state over so I can fucking raise my bottom line on this nonprofit business so I can make fucking $2 or $3 billion more dollars. Do you mind casually sucking my dick? Would you? Is that okay?
No, they know. It's like youth sports. There's a boardroom that says, how can we monetize these people's deep love for something? You know, 100%. How can we monetize the essence of what makes these people human? You know, like that's what they're trying to do. It's because you're right. I do have memories of going to baseball games. I wrote a Cardinals song a long time ago, and I was like, one of the things was I remember to going to games with my dad, and now I get to go to games with my son and his grandpa.
They've taken it
and
from
it's
us.
like, dude, that's it. That shit makes me want to cry, dude. I fucking love it. And they're like, do you love it enough to spend $250 on it?
Per
and I'm
person?
like, fuck, I don't know if I do love it that much, but I'm going to have to make concessions in my other part of my life. I'm going to have to start eating like unhealthier because I went to these fucking games, and I gotta restructure my fiscal year just to take my kids to a few games. Fucking 20 years ago, Craig, I used to be able to turn on KPLR Channel 11, and I'd watch the fucking Blues and Cardinals all year round. Now I gotta pay $20 fucking to get a dog shit stream from my phone to my fucking TV that craps out every 40 seconds. What the fuck am I doing? But they're like, how much does little Stevie love the Blues?
What is your breakup
we know
point? You have to stop negotiating what your boundary is on this, because and like I didn't think that I was incapable. Or that I was capable of letting football go. And what's really crazy is it's like I pulled out that beautifully masoned fucking cornerstone.
Oh,
out
the
of
Keystone.
This fucking thing.
Oh,
the Keystone, baby.
Oh,
I pulled it out, but
let's
here's
go.
the deal. The mortar wasn't great around it. Things are starting. Once I pulled it out, the foundation started getting a little fucking
you pull that
shaky,
Keystone
dude.
out, you're in trouble.
I pulled the Keystone, and next thing you know, they all started tumbling. And even more so than sports.
The soldiers will fall. Those are called soldiers that go next to the
Yes,
Keystone.
sir. Yes, sir. And I don't blame anybody for being like, well, this is my connection to this. Yeah, I know. I just want you to know that they know. And they are fucking just going to squeeze because here's the deal. It used to be the bread and circuses used to be for the masses. It used to be for the poor. It used to be to fucking kind of give people a little something to distract them from how tough things are. You have taken that away from the people that are struggling the most. Our fucking entertainment.
Great point.
I used in 1997, me and my buddy went to fucking like 78 of 81 fucking Cardinal home games. We bought a $2 upper deck ticket every single day. Cardinals weren't great. They weren't bad.
Was that Big Mac? Great. Was that the year he came?
That first year he came. Like first full season.
Yep.
And
and tickets went up, like bleacher tickets went up from like $7 to $12. And I remember people being like, "Whoa!" But hey,
now go sit in the bleachers for less than $100. I dare you.
It's fucking stupid.
It's crazy.
It's so stupid.
It's crazy. Somebody posted yesterday.
Even getting tickets is an ordeal.
It's just dumb. And the thing is,
like giving you tickets.
They've figured out a way to get even more, which is like, and the venues or the teams or whatever, they're like, I don't know how that could have happened. Like they're not the ones that are selling them out the back door to these ticket brokerages. Like I don't know how this $50 billion enterprise can protect ticket sales. I mean, Pearl Jam did it in fucking 1994, but we can't figure it out. Fuck you.
Fuck you guys. So
Fuck you.
Fucking hard, dude.
That's the thing is, once you see what one group of elite is willing to lie to you about in order to play with your emotions, you start to see what all of the groups of elite are doing to trigger your emotions, which brings us back to that fucking initial post on your fucking wall. We aren't going to do anything about it. This meme isn't doing anything about it. It's not. Nope. You're under a fucking spell. And these
just
people are
charging up whatever neurons and dendrites you have going in your brain, and they're trying to solidify them even more where they're at, dude. That's why, like,
yep.
That's why, like, the mushroom things we've been talking about, how it's rewiring your brain. This is all a path we're on right now, and we're getting to see. You get to some vision when you're in your early 40s. You get a little wisdom. You've seen the playbook once or twice before, and it is, when is the breaking point, and how do we break out of the spell, man?
It's a boiling frog, dude. It's a boiling frog, and I think that's why. When I see things like this, like, I feel it's almost a compelling rage inside of me where it's like, no, enough. I know. Listen, I already know what you're going to say, and I already know what you're going to say. I'm not particularly persuaded by either one of them. So what that sounds like is a bunch of fucking noise. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. God damn. I don't know, man. Like, I like that. Why did NFL play on Sundays? Sounds like a house of worship grift, no doubt. Well, that's it.
Absolutely.
You said the main word, which I think Erica Kirk did too. I don't know, it might have been AI, but she had a Freudian slip, and a Freudian slip. She said something like, instead of saying gift, and he gave us this amazing grift. And I'm like, no,
what
fucking way. This world is bananas. You know what? Maybe Adam Bunder did marry that gal. My sleeping
it's
still
possible. It's so possible.
I think I'm sleeping still.
You don't know. Now life seems like a waking dream right now. Sometimes, like when I showed you that Nicki Minaj thing.
Oh, I watched it. I
turn away because it's so ridiculous.
It crushes me with embarrassment for the human race. It truly is idiocracy.
It's bad.
100% ow my balls. Welcome to Costco. Yes. I love you. It is all of that. And Tim Dillon's been fucking on it, dude. Like, he came out and he's like, we just spent like the last decade exposing how fucking fake and evil Hollywood is. And then you come out and do the most fake and evil Hollywood presentation of all time, and we're supposed to just buy it as fucking sincere.
I don't think anyone's really like. I think they really want.
I think they're all coked up. I think they're all just yacked out.
Coke's back.
Oh, it is back, and it's just unbelievable. Because guys, people that are all railed out, like, they just got the best ideas. They're not happy. Dude. They're not happy people.
Never. You can't find happiness.
They're not happy people. They're just talking people. They just talk.
I hated like 3 a.m.
Dude,
that was the worst. That was the worst party ever. You're with three people. You don't want to hear another fucking word they have to say.
I imagine Washington, D.C. is like a MoCan trade meeting, if I had to guess. Like, it's just cocaine everywhere. There's just all of the fucking nerdiest frat boys you've ever seen.
Loafers, no socks, G-Wagons.
Patagonia jacket, and a fat fucking Coke all over their fucking face.
How do I get on their team?
Yeah, what do we do there?
I'd rather be on that team, dude.
What are you doing
there? Speaking of coked out, the SNL Christmas special was on last night, and we may break this down a little bit. I don't know if we have the time today, but the Home Alone thing, where that might be an allegory for Jesus.
You tell me it's kind of weird.
What, the allegory of Home Alone and Jesus?
Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the SNL thing, that's where I was going with that next. So I was watching Home Alone, and I'm like, how did he clean everything up? Because when his mom gets home, he's like waking up out of bed. And also, when he's setting up the traps, he's like dilly-dallying around. He's walking around. Then he finally hears the bell chime, and he's like, oh, shit, I got to get back and set up all this shit. Quit procrastinating, Kevin. Get your shit together. Then you can go do all this stuff. Set your shit up, then go.
9-year-old Kevin McAllister gave me unrealistic expectations of what my kids would be able to handle as far as household daily chores go. Because that kid cleaned up. I mean, that's probably like a 4,700 square foot house in a very affluent neighborhood in Chicago. Maybe they had a cleaning lady. I don't know.
I think it's got to be 3. That house isn't as big as I remember.
Maybe not. I mean, yeah, you're right. Because
the neighbors' houses are kind of shitty. It's just a nice brick structure.
Nice, but you know what? It reminds me of a house you'd see down out front of Carondelet. It reminds me of my grandparents' house outside of Carondelet Park on Leone.
Totally.
Like, like all those little. I don't even know what's that style. I'm American Colonial or something. I
Brick.
don't fucking know. Brick Colonial.
Century modern.
Anywho, I forgot what we were talking about.
No,
Kevin,
the Home Alone thing.
Like that guy, he could do a lot in a little bit of time for a 9-year-old. Most 9-year-olds are like, oh, I gotta rinse the dish.
Oh yeah, I know. Dude, you know what's crazy is how they got those when he's walking with the bags from the grocery store. Those bags break at exactly the same time.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know how they did
it. It's like somebody shot through the bottom of them, like a sniper missed them. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the wet bandits were trying to. It might have been Tyler Johnson.
Well, dude, the wet bandits. I saw someone in the background taking apart the gun, changing clothes, putting the gun back
Feliz
together.
Navidad into the round.
It said, "Keep the change, you filthy animal," on one of the rounds. But no, during the SNL thing, they had Kevin forgot to put all of the, and this is with Ariana Grande. I don't know if this was the the Christmas special, but Ariana Grande was little Kevin McAllister, which I didn't like. I didn't care for that. I didn't like to see her dressed up like a young boy, which I'm sure set off the bells and whistles of all those skeevy ass perverts on Saturday Night Live. They're everywhere. Okay, if you think Saturday Night Live people aren't doing the nasty shit, they are, buds. But it got so gory. Like they set the dad on fire. Like it was not like Home Alone, you know what I mean, where it's like, oh, he got hit with a brick, now he's back up on the steps. Oh, he got, singed. His hands burnt at 3rd-degree burns. Now he's climbing a rope. It was not like that. It was like the dad gets burned alive, doused in kerosene. His skin's melting off of him. Then they had a chainsaw drop from the ceiling and cut Fulton's arms off. And it was just like a bloody massacre. And
he shouldn't have pissed the bed. That's where I'm at on that. Is like, if Fulton wants to keep both of his arms, maybe he'll learn how to take a piss before he goes to bed.
That's a great point. It's a great point. I've often thought about just
little Pepsi slurping
people
freak.
Who pee their bed.
Knock it off.
I know a couple 40-year-old dudes who pee their bed. Perv out, baby. Perv out. I like that. He's bringing a little bit of taste of something else. Taste of St. Louis in here. Yeah, but we had we're talking about how if you really dive deep into Home Alone, there is a whole Jesus allegory there with the neighbor, Old Man Marley, and I am fully bought in. I'm fully bought in on that, dude.
I got a toe in it. But here's the deal. While we were discussing this, one was exposed to, like, it's almost like the clouds parted. And I had one exposed to me with Game of Thrones. We're going to do a whole thing on it. I won't. That's all I'm going to tease. But when you put it in the scope of how things are happening, you're like, oh, I know what Hollywood's doing. Hollywood is just writing their story. They're out of there is no good sci-fi or anything. And even if they do make it sci-fi or fantasy, they're still weaving their sick, twisted perversions into these storylines. It's a great way to numb the audience to them, foreshadow the future as they'll see it built.
And if you get deep enough into the conspiracy space, they will tell you that part of the cabal's law, or part of their whole deal, is showing the people what they're doing. They get off on being able to show the people what they're doing because there's some sort of weird rule that if you don't tell the people what you're doing, it's not as spiritually powerful as if you let the plebes know what's going on, show them what you're going to do, and they still go right. It'd be like showing sheep them being butchered, and they still walk right into the butcher shop, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. It's hard to watch with all of it, and I suppose this is how whatever this is. It's what lived experience. It's what lived experience gives us, because I think that and that's what's, I guess, frustrating for people our age and older, and everybody learns at their own pace and everybody recognizes things at their own pace. But like,
they're kind of running the same playbook over and over and over again. And as we look throughout throughout the history books, the story doesn't change all that much.
Nope.
It
Different
really
players.
doesn't. It's always incremental changes, essentially, and we fall into, I wouldn't know how many, but like it almost seems like there's just a set number of like human experiences. Or like as they're telling them, like, I don't know, there's like spin the wheel. There's 20 choices. You guys have seen all these plot lines.
Yep.
We're just going to flavor it a little bit differently.
Yep.
You know,
and now we have some frame of reference for the past. Yep. We have a lot more frame of reference for the past. Before, you could keep running these ideas about every 40 to 80 years. No, everyone was dead who knew the game plan. The family lines and the legacies were the only ones who had the books to know the game plans to keep doing to the people over and over and over. But now we got all this information. We're the first generation of all the information. They're like, hey, you're the first generation that you can sit in front of this screen and you can get all the information.
You can just download.
And it's like, holy shit, I get all the information. And they're like, yeah, you get all of it, even all of the bullshit too. So have fun sifting through all that shit. And you're like, fuck, was it better when I didn't have all the information? But I tell you what, Craig, we've been talking today. It's like, hey, this is kind of going on. This is going on. This is wrong. This is a problem. I do really believe that what we've built here with Hoosier Sophisticate is the beginning phase of the revolution. The revolution does not have to be this bloody mass, even though I think it will. I think it will. I've always been on the fence about it, like, nah, we'll figure shit out. But now I think those billionaires are not going to relinquish power without some sort of
you're not going to
struggle.
You're not going to speak to their hearts. You're not going to, like, they're above that kind of thinking. They're executing a plan.
Yep.
And that plan cannot be sidetracked
moved
by human emotion.
Yep,
by human emotion.
100%.
Because everybody's got a story. That's the other thing. That's the other thing for our 20, 30, and 40-year-old men, children. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a reason
cool story,
why it's hard. Everybody's got a reason why it's hard. Everybody's got a reason why they're struggling.
It sounds like
the ones that are compelling, the ones that make things happen are the ones that just get it done.
Yep. 100%.
And maybe if they find a good way to do it, they share that knowledge with people along the way, and they present value in that way instead of just a bunch of good ideas.
And that's what we're doing here. That's what, maybe us not even knowing that we were doing this, we have done this to where we are sharing the ideas that each person in this group has. We got all these people to come on this Twitch journey with us. That's new. That's strange. That's different. Mm-hmm. They've come over here. They've done that. We're a part of this group now. Like, I love seeing Rustic Oils, everybody in the group share their post. I love seeing Tanglefoot. I love everybody in our group
Area 54
sharing their Area 54. I love it. I love it. Because guess what? That's the start of the revolution. You don't want to partake with all these people. Good. We're building a big enough community that we got an HVAC guy for you. We got a plumber for you. We got a bathroom remodeler for you. We got a guy who's going to put your name on any fucking thing you need. We got that for you. And
we've got massage therapists. We've got people that if they don't exist in our group, they are 1 degree of separation from it, because there is such a wide range of specialists that are all throughout here that do such. There's something essential to being a part of a community like this, which is active participation. And that looks like actually meeting different people, actually sitting with them in real space, you know? And I know, like, we just beat this shit over the head. I get it. But like, this thing ain't it. This fucking screen ain't it. Like, if this was the only time that I checked in for the day, I would be better off for it. Have a conversation with my buddy, riff a little bit with our fans, put it down, go build something out in the world. Maybe we have time for another check-in later. Otherwise, we're putting together a cool event for all of us to meet in person, feed one another, share some laughs, check in with how the kids are doing. Hey, what are you working on? Is there anything I can help you out with? Hey, what are you struggling with? Is there anything I can help you out with? This is what it is to be a member of a fucking community. You have, like, it's not always going to be your day. But on days that it's not, it's one of your good buddies' days that they're like, you know what? Let me fucking lend you a hand, bud. That's the deal.
Yeah.
That's the fucking deal. Get in where you fit in.
You're not alone.
But I love what you said, because we are not going to let fear motivate. At this point, it's like, we can tell you, hey, stop participating in all that. They're coming for you. Or we can just build something cool. And then that's just what we're doing.
Yep.
So like on Sundays when we have a space, If you're not sure what you're going to do, if you're not going to watch football, cool. We're going to have a whole list of cool shit to do because there's cool shit happening everywhere.
Yep.
Well, there's cool shit happening everywhere all the time. We talked about it a little bit yesterday about how like the opinions and the news shapes like our ideas of what our city is like and all of that. But man, I'm telling you, every time I go downtown to parts that I normally wouldn't have otherwise gone, there's shit popping, dude. There's like cool art. There's cool music. There is so much stuff that's happening. It's crazy that what is happening physically in the community feels like it's underground, and maybe it is, but in that's what's real. Like that, like I like anymore. I remember somebody saying something when I went and visited New York City. This has been 2013, 14, somewhere in there. And it was like hanging out in Manhattan. And I just remember a couple locals be like, yeah, it's cool. And it felt really safe. Like my idea of New York was like Gotham, like, and it used to be that way. Apparently.
Ninja Turtles, when that
whatever,
like,
and now it was like this kind of this super gentrified. Everything was built up. Now this has been, 11 years ago. I think the pendulum has swung a little bit since then. But the point that these people were making is like, there's an edge and like a pertinence to the art that is taking place in grimier, seedier places where it's
got
not
some stories.
It's why, and I don't say this to throw shade at anybody. It's why I've always felt a little more East Coast than I have West Coast, because East Coast, like, things feel cool because they feel like they're coming from a rawer place. Whereas a lot of times what Hollywood's giving you, I hate to lump it all in because I'm sure there's some awesome seedy little parts of these neighborhoods, but like it's all about looking good on the West Coast. You know what I mean? Like it's all about like being shiny and kind of drawing attention. Whereas I always feel like the grittier art that comes out of this other, and probably because people are stacked on top of fucking one another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have no choice but you have to fucking coexist with every different kind of person there is. And that is like, you get to experience all of it. Smells, fucking sounds, like this, the difference of culture that is just stacked on. It's like a nice little tiramisu, and out of that comes some really weird raw shit. And that's for me. It's not that I don't love that.
Like cum, garlic, and rum.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. But I mean, like I think that St. Louis still very much has that. And Kansas City very much has that. I think that there is going to be a bit of a renaissance through the Rust Belt and the Plains, where like everything kind of like a resonance plate kind of shook out towards the coast. And I've always got a kick out of people on the coast that talk like they're fucking like a light year ahead of everybody. We're like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, because Springfield didn't play that shit. That's what's actually kind of funny. Springfield was like weird in that, like, if something was already trending in LA, Springfield had a spot for it. Like, it's like a test market for restaurants and shit. So it was really weird. It's like this buckle of the Bible Belt that just has like so many like trendy idea businesses that are just trying it out because it's a college town, baby. There's 7 colleges in this town. Like, if the youth are with it, like, and so it was always I just always just kind of chuckle at that shit. And of course, being from the Midwest and the Cardinals or whatever, they never get the respect that the Dodgers or the Yankees get or what. I like that. Give me a chip on my shoulder. You guys, you're right. Everything is so much better where you're at. Stay the fuck there. Like, we love it here. I'm going to throw some washers with my good buddy and drink 24 of the cheapest beers we can find, and we're going to laugh at you while we do it. And you're going to look at us and look at these simple idiots throwing washers into a coffee can. Don't care. Do not
care at all, dude. I love it. I love that so much better than now. I do, after the Revo, I do get why the East Coast people think they're elite if their families came over, Revo style. I do get that because it's like, we were here first. It's like, okay.
Yeah, they're all Bill the Butcher. We get it. They're all Bill the Butcher.
They're all Bill the Butcher. Who are natives. Goddamn,
they're the Native Americans, dude.
I love it, dude. It's awesome.
Hey, what a show, pal.
What a goddamn show. We did it again.
My man.
Thanks, everybody, for being on Twitch. We had all the Twitch people today. I went live on YouTube and Facebook today. January 1, we